Yeah, I mean, there's no reason not to at this point. I mean, unless they're trying to, unless Bigetron decide to pick up Claude for themselves, and even then, it's like kind of not so sure whether it's gonna work out.
They might go for Claude, but then again, LY4 doesn't really like Claude.
Yeah,
he prefers carry a little bit more.
Moskov.
Carry Yishun Shin, another staple pick that they do go a lot. But there is the Kaya. What do they want to lock in? Maybe they want to lock in the carry, something like that. I would say that the tank, it's going to be the double tanks. So it will force Bigetron into a unfavorable tank pickup.
Yeah.
And we saw KZP during the qualifiers that his tank is just insane. But another tank that's open, Cho.
It's interesting because Bigetron at this point in time, they do have the staple locker with Lunox. They've got plenty of damage with her coming into this. So now they've got to have, this is it.
So it's still strong, but not as strong as Akai and Kaya.
Well, I mean, it has its plus points. Overall, Akai and Kaya, even by themselves in small skirmishes, are extremely effective once they hit level 4. However, Bigetron, with the chill, with the Minotaur, they are able to control team fights a lot better. So it's kind of that payoff, which one is better, and whether you can abuse their abilities at certain points in time in the game.
So yep, there goes the Claude pick, like you mentioned. Now going back to it, I think Bigetron, they're going to ban out a mage, and then Fallen's going to ban out carry. Yeah, I think that's what's most likely that's going to happen. What mage you going to take out? Maybe the Harley? I think Harley would be a good takeaway, because Nash plays a lot of Harley, but no, you're going to take the Gushing. Oh, I forgot about that. Nash plays, I think he's the top Singaporean Gushing, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, going back to Fallen, should ban out a carry here.
I mean, honestly, it's going to be tough regardless for Bigetron the back because there's just so many mages they can choose from. So it's the payoff. You just want them to get a suboptimal, technically a suboptimal AoE mage because you have the Lunox. A lot of damage. Gushing does a little too much AoE, so you might as well get rid of it in general and force them on something like Harley.
Yeah, I do think so. But what do they want to ban? Carry, Yishun Shin. Maybe they want to take away Leon.
I feel like carry is better, but for Bigetron, it feels like it's going to be a Yishun Shin only because you have, with that synergy with the Minotaur as well, double ultimate, easy hits.
They need to take away the Leon mod here.
Oh, yeah.
Because if Fall doesn't take away the Leon mod, Bigetron will take a Leon mod Yishun Shin combo that is going to be just crazy
devastating.
Strong. Because Yishun Shin's ultimate, you know, when he gets Blade of the Heptaseas, will just keep on reducing everyone's damage.
Yeah.
Nope, they're not going for it. They do go for the Harley first, which I don't think is optimal.
Not necessary.
They're not going to take the Harley already.
I don't think it's necessary to pick up the Harley right here, right now.
Let's see whether I'm right. I would say Leomon Yishun Shin.
Yeah.
That would be a perfect lineup for them.
They would have an extremely strong composition coming in for Bigetron. That kind of puts Team Fallen in this super awkward position because even if they do have Thanos to counter the Leomon, it's still not going to be enough.
They want to play it a little bit different. LY Fall, hovering over the Lancelot.
I mean,
lock it in. They do take a Leomon. So, same theory, different heroes, right?
Yeah.
He can play. He will be able to play Heptaseas as well on Lancelot, most likely later stages. And when he gets the armor reduction, it would do a lot. Most likely, it's going to be a Thanos last pick here.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be great because once you have Lunox, you have your dedicated DPS here. When you have Lancelot, easy cleanups with the Leomord, especially with the Phantom Execution. You've got everything you need, except it doesn't take that long to scale into the game.
And that's the Thanos pickup, as we talked about it. But going into this fact that Bigetron has a very strong lineup. But and I can't help but think that Team Fallen's lineup is a little bit nor here nor there. If you understand what I mean.
I feel like Team Fallen is like a jack of all trades, not too great at anything.
They have a good pick-off potential with Kaya. They have really good team fight with Claude and really good split push with Thanos as well. But they have nothing that really synergizes everything all together.
True. I agree, but I think Team Fallen, if they are able to abuse that, the fact that they're good at generally everything, but not exactly the greatest at any of it, they could put Bigetron on their toes at all times of the game.
Sing gonna pick Purify on that Lunox, making sure that he can always use his brilliance whenever he's in the pickle. And yeah, let's see what. So who are you favoring here, Gideon?
I feel that Bigetron has a better composition mainly because they can clear waves so much better, so they always have first rotation on a lot of their objectives. Meaning, getting picks is already going to be difficult for Fallen in general. And once it hits mid game, once Lancelot does get his first couple of items in Blade of Heptaseas, it becomes so easy to out-rotate them and catch them off in these fights.
We'll have to see. Just to remind everyone, you are watching the Straight Championship playoffs. This game is Bigetron against Team Fallen. The all Singaporean affair. Best of 3. Bigetron on the blue side, Fallen on the red side.
Oh boy, this is going to be a very interesting game, as I do think Bigetron does have superior team fighting composition here. But you have to make sure you remember that both the tanks on Team Fallen, they're going to be looking to make the plays here, and hopefully Nash gets far enough ahead that it slows down the composition of Bigetron from actually getting into a position of team fighting.
Oh, you can see LY4 trying to just keep Kirato out, and looks like they do manage to at least save 2 minions. A little bit there.
Alright, but they still catch the wave, which is absolutely fine. Kaya joins back up with Harley to make sure he gets enough for final while keeping his health up as much as he can.
Well, Jason got feeling very confident here. Oh, he's waiting for Claude. He sees the...
Oh no.
Oh no, Jason. He
busted.
He got betrayed by the Beetle.
Yeah, absolutely busted out
there.
Hong's
That might cost a little bit more though. He does have the dash. Should be able to walk
away.
Wow,
Petrify.
As well. A lot of commitment coming in. But image, Flicker as well from Ghost. They
Oh.
do get the kill, but I think he's going to go down. Oh no, here's Battle Mirror Image. Wait a second. Bigetron now coming in strong. Sing though is there. The knockout comes out from Gosu. He will go down. And I think that should be is the Chaos Assault doing a lot of damage.
Hello, Aegis? Wait, what? Excuse me?
I don't know.
That was rather interesting. I thought they were going to make it out of that. Oh no.
Nash is here as well. Sing coming through. They do
He's level
get
4,
the buff. He's level 4, and there goes Deadly Magic. They do get 1 kill. Nash, they pick up the buff too.
Oh.
Wow, Nash with a huge play.
Yeah, that's pretty big. He gets to level 4, immediately punishes them.
And, KZP manages to juke him out.
Yeah, he's going to be absolutely fine here. Oh boy, this is a very interesting early game coming in from Bigetron. I do feel like they kind of dropped the ball there pretty hard where they shouldn't have. And even Team Fallen making some small mistakes. Let's bring up... I actually want to see whether Gosusu does... Oh, he took Flicker instead of Aegis.
Yeah, he took Flicker for sure. That's why he flickered over the wall and Battle Mirror Image back.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like a respect thing. He's really afraid. So it's an extra layer of security to himself. But I can see 4 members, Team Fallen on the top side. Jason Core coming in already. And yeah, he's just trying to play it as safe as possible. He knows he's level 4, and Sing is already level 4.
Hold up. Do they really want to rush this so quickly?
Mr. V does have minion fury, but Hong is in off position. Gonna get sniped out. Phantom Seed comes through, and now he gets pushed. Just goes to back in line. Has the Battle Mirror Image, so he will be safe for now, but that means the turtle will go over to Bigetron. And that's Nash? That was close. But there goes the Chicken Door and the minion fury as well. They say you stepped in, and you stepped out of the line. Bigetron Singapore picking up a freebie.
That was really nasty by Mr. V. He saw the opportunity. He knew he was in radius. Oh, Big Bad Bear. He's kind of in trouble here. Is he going to be going down?
Whoa, the damage, the machine gun. Sink, saying, no, thou shalt not pass.
Thou shalt not move, more like it.
I guess it's KZP's the one that's like, thou shalt not move.
Yeah, I mean, KZP is doing a really good job.
Someone should Photoshop KZP's face on that. Was it more? Oh my god. Gandalf.
Hey, that's actually perfect, because then you have Thanos as the Fire Demon, which is actually pretty accurate.
Someone get on it.
Fans, please Photoshop that.
Photoshop.
Oh boy.
Thou shall not move, KZP.
Thou shall not.
2019.
2019.
And once again, he does knock Hong up and just walks away. But here comes the flicker. Kirato does pull out LY4. He's trying to walk away. Deadly Magic is enough. Yes, wow! The burst from Nash is way too much. But on the flip side of the map, things are not looking good for Team Fallen as they lose 2 members on the top side.
I definitely think... do you dodge the damage if you use your Thorn Rose there? I don't think so. I honestly don't think so. I'm not too sure about that. I'll check that up later. But as we can see, Big Bad Bear is he's got priority down on bot side, but you can see the rotations from everybody.
I think this should be the turret going down.
Are they gonna force this?
They are. Oh, 4v3. They need to be careful. KZP coming in from the flank. Here comes Gandalf. Here comes the damage. And there goes the CC. And he manages to walk away as well. And the Chaos Assault coming through with the Starlight Pulse to end things. Sing coming in clutch for his team. But on the flip side of the map, Fallen manages to take the kill, and I think they'll take the top lane turret as well.
Yeah, looks like they are just trading objectives here. Both each lost 1 person, each lost a tier 1. They're going to go a little bit further with this now. Like oh wait, they want Turtle more than they want the tower? Okay.
I think Turtle gives a little bit more advantage as well, because they do have LY4 that does so much, right? You solo push with a Turtle buff, you do a lot of damage.
I think right now, As of right now, Sync is more benefits a little bit more off of it, considering how much of a lead he has on himself. Like team fights is gonna be very one-sided. Oh,
Kirato, yep.
Look at Sync. Oh my god.
Yep, and Hong forced to use a Hurricane Dance. Jason called though. He's like, yeah, I want a little bit more. Oh, he does get stunned up. Daily Magic is there. I think he will go down, but he will queue up the akan. Minion Fury tags onto 2, but oh, wait a second, Bigetron, you're in a really bad spot, and that is Team Fallen telling Bigetron that, hey, you cannot disrespect us.
Absolutely, and that was a really big overextension coming in from Bigetron. They were overly confident. Ooh, really nice Battle Mirror image to get out of KZP's way.
Oh, but the real carry coming here, LY4 punctures on True. He wants to play a little bit more aggressive KZP. Mr. Gandalf himself, will he get the push? There it goes, and thou shall not pass indeed. The flicker forced out.
I don't know whether the Phantom Execution was supposed to be backwards, but okay.
Oh, Mr. Vito gets knocked up. Yeah, they need to get him off. No chance whatsoever.
Oh man, both sides. I mean, we've seen a cleaner Bigetron here, but they're definitely disrespecting Team Fallen a lot more with their lead. They really shouldn't be.
Phantom Steed comes through. Jason Call coming in.
They're
going for it. And
look
at the damage. That is just disgusting. Bigetron, that's what we know and love. Coming through with the push.
I am absolutely disrespecting LY4's mobility here because he is just catching up to so many of his fights. I keep forgetting how quick Lancelot is with hopping over walls if he gets the puncture on, and the amount of damage he is doing. You just casually forget how much he makes an impact in a lot of these fights, especially with these picks.
Alright.
Turtle resurrecting
looks like
soon.
things are slowing down a little bit. And yeah, you can see KZP on the picks. A really good combo. That's why I think KZP is one of the most, to be honest to me, one of the best additions to team.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really, so impressed with what he can do. I mean, everyone else on Bigetron, they do their job so well, but KZP, maybe it's the new thing. People like new things. I like the new thing.
I mean,
he's like the fresh, shiny, new little toy that comes out, and you're like, oh, this, I want this toy.
I mean, that's true. I do think he is making a significant impact here, and
it's like your other toys are fine.
Yeah, your other toys are fine.
But the new toy,
the new toy, it's like good.
It's like the Fire Truck 2.0.
Oh yeah.
Fire Truck 1.0 is good.
But 2.
It's like Iron Man's new suit. His old suits do the same thing. But
yeah,
his new suit is shinier.
Just gets better with each and every version. We're just comparing players to toys. What has this game become?
I'm sorry, guys. Please do not come and flame me.
You're just gonna get a bunch of DMs later.
It's like, hey, what do you call my favorite player? A toy?
Are you objectifying my favorite player?
Objectifying 2019.
Oh boy.
Anyway, let's go back to what's in the game.
Yeah.
6,000 gold lead, and now Bigetron trying to go really aggressive. They understand they have this advantage. That's why they're playing so much. And then this is 4v5.
That's true, but I think Bigetron hasn't really accelerated their lead so far. I mean, they've maintained a 6k gold lead for about 3 minutes now, and you would have think that they would have accelerated even more. So Team Fallen really is punishing their overextensions, not allowing them to get any further into the game, but this is going to be a hard objective to hold.
Okay, CP knocking that back. Hello, sir. That is what you need to do. And now straight away, that was so smooth from him as well. But now, meanwhile, that's a really good pickup on the side of Team Fallen. They do take out LY4. However, the cross-map play coming from Bigetron. Nash trying to do what he can. Jason Cole might get caught out here. He does pop the momentum, gets a little bit of a shield. He does do a lot of damage. KZP trying to defend in the mid lane.
Man,
this game is still really close. 7,000 gold lead. Yes, there is a clear advantage over the Bigetron.
Yes,
but
absolutely.
Team Fallen still in it with a bite.
I think you kind of have to give it to Team Fallen here, because in many situations, a lot of teams wouldn't be able to hold off with such a large lead, especially 6k. They're going to hit their item spikes much faster. They can force any objective that they want, and Team Fallen have to look for these overextensions coming in from Bigetron if they want to stay relevant in this game. And because they are the jack of all trades, it's a lot easier to catch them out.
I agree with you 100%. The thing is that they have a lot of potential to pick people off, but they need to be on it, right? Their composition is not bad, but it's hard to execute.
Yeah, it really is hard to execute, especially since a lot of their picks are starting to show why it's suboptimal. Oh no.
Oh no, Hong. He forced an ultimate out. Now that's a
big.
huge break off. And now the rest of Bigetron coming. LY4 not even in the vicinity. But Mr. V has the Rage Fall.
He's
has
threatening.
Minion Fury available. Downwards is not there. It will be a 4v5 as Lancelot coming in the mid position. Remember, Hong does not have Hurricane Dance. Mr. V though gonna lose it out. Fantasy comes through. Flicker comes in on a Kirato. They will try and lose it out, but the Lord does get reset. Bigetron not getting up. KCB gets caught out. Do they have enough damage? Can they kill him off? Maybe knows that Hong. He does have to petrify. Here comes the kill. And Lancelot doing what he can. Where's the Flicker? LI4 super low, but he won't get the kill. And he'll get 2. And then Big Bad Bear, he's doing what he can. He does have the ultimate. He does have the side, but it's not enough. And everyone is dropping like flies. Slash, the last member of Team Fallen. Can he do enough? Looks like no is the answer. And LI4 gonna push this mid lane.
I mean, there it's just some great experience coming from Bigetron here. They wanted to use Lord as a way to force Team Fallen into a situation where they have to gather together to protect this one objective, which is exactly what Bigetron want because they have a lead and they can force fights really well. Sink in trouble.
You need to be careful here. Do you have the ultimate? No is the answer. So they won't go for it just yet. You can see the bite is there, right? Team Fallen, they have the eagerness to fight, but the damage is not enough because their items are not completed yet. Forced to go triple Athena Shield because of the threat of Sync.
Yeah. I mean, you just have no choice. He has such a lead. 9 kills with 7k on him already, and he's just mowing through people.
And you don't want your downwards, you want your main damages to go for a tanky item and
yeah, they're just going to do this again. I mean, what can they do? They have to respond to this, and every single time they do, they will try to force the fight.
Hong is in the vicinity, so they see this at least, so they know about this. Lord not taking down really low, only 50%. The rest of the team coming in. LY4 is in there. Do they want to go for this fight? There goes the Thorn Rose. Courage Bro does get pop out. Oh no, that could be the goal. Hong comes in. Look at the Lord. It's super low. Will they get it? Who's gonna get it? Oh my god, the damage from Lord is just insane. Lord goes over Team Fallen, but do they really care as the members of Fallen are dropping like dominoes? 4 members down. The last one's Kirato. Bigetron says, you can take the Lord. I don't care because I am gonna win for it. The smooth moves coming out from KZP, coming in with the knockout, and now they might go for the GG push here, Gideon.
Yep.
Oh my lord.
Even though, I mean, it's gonna hold them off for a while, but I don't think it's gonna be in. Oh, is it? It is clearing the waves though.
Yeah, it's clearing the wave. It's gonna be enough to stop them.
Oh wow, that's gonna hold them off, but really well played there by Bigetron, re-engaging even after trying to... So it's interesting to see because they want to force the fight here. They realize they are setting themselves up to go for this fight. Team Fallen do pick up Lord as that was their priority, and it looks like it actually paid off even though they did lose a significant team fight. But now Bigetron, they've killed the Lord. They're in such a lead. There are no objectives on the map. Now they're just looking to kill people.
You know what's the main issue here is that their tanks are too far behind. 4.5k net worth apiece for each of them. Look at the items. Only Athena Shields. They haven't even completed the second item. They don't have armor items. They are just dropping too quickly.
Way too quickly.
They can't beat that wall.
Yeah.
Walls are already effective.
If it comes to a standard frontline versus frontline, while the backline is just shooting at the frontline, clearly Bigetron will just melt them so much quicker.
The thing about this is that the late game, yes, they do have the potential, but they need to be careful. They have so much.
This is just a rough situation for Team Fallen as they can't really protect their objectives as good as they want to. They are looking for an opening to get to that back line.
You can see Mr. V slowly. They understand, right? They're doing it as textbook as possible. This is why they're the veterans.
Yeah.
Of this game. They know how to close this game. They've seen it all. They've done it all. Can they close out this game? Fallen. They showed that they're a team that's not just gonna fall over, and they have shown a lot of promise. However, can they find that perfect engage?
Yeah, but I think for Bigetron, they've got many ways, especially for their DPSs to not get caught out. I mean, especially when foreign entities are trying to break through, they can easily just push them back out and keep the wall right up.
The higher the wall, the better. Oh, but KZP finds the pick. And they're just gonna walk away. You can see they're split pushing away. They're split pushing, making true. Oh, Jason Cole! Jason Cole, he gets caught. Do they have enough immediate flicker?
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good alter from the Minion Free, but is it enough? A 2-man ultimate? No, wait a second. Bigetron, you're a little bit out of position here. KZP, the first one to fall, but they do get inhibitor and they got the objective at least.
Okay, they still traded. They traded to kill for an objective. Still pretty good. Claude is clearing up the top side. They're not gonna get
Jason
any more
Cole.
than this.
He gets caught out. He gets caught out. Here you go down. Yes,
Ooh.
he will. But what objectives can Team Fallen get from this?
I mean, they have to sacrifice it. They can hold. They have abilities to actually wave clear, but you don't. If you're in Team Fallen's position, you don't have a choice but to give it up, and you're coming closer and closer towards that late game where hopefully your tanks finally scale up to be the front line that you need them to be.
Okay, at least now they have 2 items there, and they are going for the Courage Bulwark on the side of that Kaya. You can see he has components ready. He's just looking for it. That's the issue on the side of Fallen. Their tanks are too far behind. If they can just become that front line that their carries need, they can win those fights.
Yeah, and honestly, it's kind of becoming difficult for LY4 to try and get to that backline, get those auto attacks in. He is trying to be that spell slinger. He does a lot of damage with a lot of his abilities, but in the end, the main part of his DPS is going to be coming from his auto attacks.
I'm sorry I just said whoa, but look at that. 4 Athena shields on the side of Bigetron Singapore because they understand that Nash is just hitting like a truck.
Oh yeah.
The thing is that he doesn't have the Divine Glaive just yet, so he doesn't have magic penetration.
Oh wait, Hong's in trouble. Oh.
Phantom City.
They're gonna force it.
Forcing it out. They're trying to go for the engage, and Hurricane Dust will pause Jason Call out, but Gosu is there. Hong will go down straight away. Jason Call might go down, but KZP, he catches Gosu, but it's not enough, and now they're just clamping it up. KZP now is the one to fall. Wait a second, that's not the narrative. That's not what's supposed to happen. We're changing the script, ladies and gentlemen, and now Team Fallen is coming in. David is biting back, and Goliath is finding themselves in a little tough spot. Mr. V will go down as well, but look at it, LI4, look at LI4, he might go for the back door here. Nash will go down, he's going for the GG push, he's going for the GG push.
He doesn't have enough, the rest will make it.
Can he go for it? This could be the back door of the century. Here comes Big Bad Bear, can he be the one? He'll huff and pop and bring the house down. No is the answer, LI4 needs the back out.
He's still trying!
And the fact that just to run him out, and Big Bad Bear will force him away. No, this is my home, you do not knock it down. LI4 tried to walk away. He can't. He will lose the one-on-one. And Team Fallen lives to tell the tale. And guess what? Lord is for the taking.
Oh man. This might put Fallen back on the map here. Once they take care of Lord, they're gonna get minions to actually help them push out, even though they have 2 inhibitors down. And if they're able to take this, wait a minute, Bigetron, they're going to be able to react to it. They don't have enough damage to completely burst it down. They might be able to go for a steal here. Jason Cole.
They're waiting for it. He's so low, they might kill him off, and that could be a huge pickup. He paused the after, but is it too late? He's still staying alive. He finally goes down, but that's a huge pickup. And oh, Bigetron, they turn up the style, and they kill off the carries. And now they do not want to play around anymore. They just want to end this game. They have minions in the base. Gideon.
Yep, they're just gonna come crashing through. They just gotta protect the minions as much as they can. Gosu, he's still, I'm not sure whether he has his ultimate or not. He could try and go for the wave clear.
Dream Magic Condo, but is enough. He does pop the blazing duet. He clears off the minions. He
clears off the
end. Can they go for it? They're trying to attack it up. Jason Cole in a bad position. Forced to flicker off, but a new batch of minions there. LY4 comes true. And LY4, he started off the back door, and he will end it. Bigetron Singapore takes home game 1.
Whoo! Not the cleanest game we've seen Bigetron play.
I swear, every time I come back, I realize my hair is just in a mess.
Too much shouting from the spikes.
I need to wear more gel tomorrow.
Man.
Every time I see this, like, wait a second. That's not good.
That's not good.
But
yeah, going back to the game, Bigetron not exactly the greatest display of cleanliness this time round, but they were very adamant on just ending it.
Screw cleanliness. That's what I want to see. That's what we want to see.
I mean, I would have liked them to play a little bit more on the clean side. They were making some very good decisions here until they decided to do a couple of interesting things at the end. But let's look at the stats to have a better idea here, and give you some insight on what they're trying to do.
Because honestly speaking, right, late game 50-50. I think that last fight at Lord was very bad.
Yes.
They had the 4-5 advantage, but they were not in the line. They didn't have that mid shields in front. And Big Bad Bear just got bursted off. Big Bad Bear was so influential this whole game. Nash and Gosu, yes, they did a lot of damage, but Big Bad Bear played Disturbance.
Yes.
And he just got killed straight away.
And especially once a lot of the damage has been put onto their carries like LY4 and as well as Sync, they're in this position where it's like, I can't move forward. I have to peel backwards because he is going to kill me, and he's right on top of me. I don't have a choice. I have to bail.
Yep, and I think coming on the second game, right, it's going to be very